Dean Chapman.
Hello, Agent Reed.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I've been the Dean of Students at Berkeley for the last 5 years. Before that, I was a professor here. I taught in the strings department, as well as some composition courses.
How much interaction do you get with the students now?
Well, I make the effort to meet all of them at the very least. I still teach one course a semester as well, and of course a few students do their work study in the offices here.
What can you tell me about Kelsey?
Not much, I'm afraid. I try to get to know every student, but with so many of them, it's hard to know some more than passingly. She was brought to my attention while the police investigated her disappearance.
Asking why she dropped out?
Yes, financial problems, a real shame. She lost her merit scholarship after 2 years. Her grades dropped, and then she dropped out during her junior year.
Then what happened to her?
I'm not sure, I'm afraid.
Why not try to get a student loan?
I'm not sure. I think she tried, but she wasn't able to get one.
Why did she have so much trouble getting a loan?
Well, you'd have to talk to a creditor for those details, but it's always an unfortunate situation.
College doesn't come cheap.
No, it doesn't, but the college has costs to cover as well. No magic wand to wave, as it were.
What about her family? They couldn't pay?
Well, I don't know what her family's situation was.
Did Kelsey have any friends I could talk to?
I don't know what her social circle was, but I could put you in touch with her old roommate.
I'd appreciate that.
Homelin, could you please contact the former roommate of Kelsey Gardner? Agent Reed would like to speak with her.
Certainly, sir. I'll have her information ready for when Agent Reed is done.
What classes did Kelsey take?
Most of her classes were in performance and composition, specifically singing.
Did she ever take any classes with you?
Oh yeah, she took one of my composition classes.
So you must have known her from that.
Those classes are rather large, you must understand. Now that I think about it, I do remember her being in my class, though she wasn't the most involved student.
I'd also like to ask you about 2 other Berkeley students. They were recent murder victims.
Oh, yes, of course. Has progress been made in either of their cases?
We believe they were the victims of the same killer. Actually, I'm pursuing the possibility that Kelsey Gardner killed them both. I need to know if there was any connection beyond them all going to school here.
You really think she might have killed them? Kelsey? My God, I would have never thought.
You said you didn't know her very well.
No, but I'd be shocked to hear that about any of our students. I'll help you however I can.
Luke Jensen was a recent graduate. Do you know if he and Kelsey had any classes together, or if they were friends?
Well, I'll check our student records. No classes together. They didn't live in any of the same dorms. Oh, here we are. It looks like Kelsey was tutored by Luke in her freshman year in composition.
Were those one-on-one sessions?
Probably. Small group sessions at most.
How did she do in the class?
She got a B that semester, but in later composition courses, her grades fell. Her last grade in that subject was a D.
Sounds like the lessons didn't stick. Colleen Lavery was still a student here. What can you tell me about her?
A bright young woman, very talented singer. Her death was truly tragic, and what was done to her was just awful.
Any connection between her and Kelsey?
No classes together. The merit scholarship that Kelsey lost was awarded to Colleen the next year.
Would Kelsey have known this?
Well, it's possible. Some scholarships announce whom they've been awarded to.
Those are all the questions I have for now. Can you think of anything else I should know about Kelsey or either of the victims?
No, that's all I can think of.
If you think of anything, contact me. Thank you for your time, Dean Chapman.
Yes, of course. Good luck, Agent Reed.
Kelsey's old roommate Melissa lives here. She's not home. I left my card and told her to text me when she's home. An empty envelope from Kelsey's place. The memory isn't strong enough yet. I can't see anything. Damn it. A place like this has central air? Didn't see that coming. This vent is missing a screw. That won't work there. Who would send a puzzle box here and address it to Sully? The memory isn't strong enough yet. Those two don't work together. Hey, Gwen. Any news?
Not really. Sorry.
Was this guitar charm one of the ones in evidence?
No, none of them were guitar-shaped.
This one's new. Interesting. I need an interagency request form.
Here you go.
It looks like you're buried in paperwork.
I'm so busy I haven't been able to get these forms to McAdams to get them signed. He's gonna be so mad at me.
Thanks, Gwen. Let me bring the stack in for you, at least.
Would you? Oh, thank you, Erica. You are a savior.
No problem, Gwen. Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Some papers Gwen needs McAdams to sign. I want to make sure my form's on top. This is not going to work with this. I need a BPD car sent over to the Enthon Towers.
Why?
A friend of mine. She thinks someone may be stalking her.
Then she should call the police and file the complaint with them. Focus on your case. I shouldn't need to stress that Agent Sullivan's life depends on it.
McAdams?
Agent Reed?
About that interagency request.
The answer is still no, Agent. Stop wasting time and get back to work.
Damn it! If I tell him what it's really for, he'll never sign anything. I'll get back to it.
See that you do.
McCoy?
Red?
Here's the prime suspect for Wise Monkey. A 21-year-old college dropout named Kelsey Gardner. It looks like the murders have been about revenge.
Think she might have found out he was on her case?
She must have, but who knows how. He's been on it for barely a week. Tough part's gonna be finding her. I've got an old address, but she hasn't been seen in almost 5 months.
Maybe someone she knew back at school will know where to find her.
I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.
An empty envelope from Kelsey's place. The memory isn't strong enough yet. I don't have any evidence to look at right now. The third victim was Colleen Lavery, a sophomore year Berkeley student majoring in performance. Found on a stage at the school, pushed from a set balcony and stabbed during the night. Her tongue and eyes were removed. This was the first time the killer removed more than one organ. A silver charm shaped like a G-clef was found with her. Second victim, Nick Stewart, aka DJ Abhorrence. He spun at Jaunty Abyss, I don't have any business with other government agencies right now. Thank you. Kelsey's old roommate Melissa lives here. She's not home. I left my card and told her to text me when she's home. Dean Chapman?
Hello, Agent Reed.
That won't work there. This is not going to work with this. This is not going to work with this. That won't work there. I can play a little piano, but I'd be embarrassing myself playing in front of him.
Is there something you need from my files, Agent?
No. Sorry. I don't have time for music right now. I normally listen to it when I'm going to bed. This is not going to work with this. Dean Chapman?
Hello, Agent Reed.
Thanks for your time, Dean.
Of course, Agent, anytime.
Hey, Gwen. Any news?
Not really. Sorry.
Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Gallagher's tape recorder. I hope she doesn't figure out I'm the one who borrowed it. There's no tape in it. This is McAdams' office now. Again. It was his years ago when he was branch director here. He's come full circle. Information on Davy's case. Davy's promotions. Pretty soon those will come down. I hope you're somewhere more peaceful now, Davies. Samuel McAdams. He's been working in DC doing profiling for the last 3 years. I didn't miss him. I wonder if he feels weird being back in his old office. He jetted out of here after Scott died and Kane got away. I want to make sure my form's on top. McAdams?
Agent Reed?
About that interagency request.
The answer is still no, Agent. Stop wasting time and get back to work.
Damn it! If I tell him what it's really for, he'll never sign anything. I'll get back to it.
See that you do.
I can say I've been taking 1 or 2 names off this list every year for the past couple of years. So many heroes. Cordelia was there that night. I knew I'd seen her before. I've got to get going.
Good luck.
Looks like Rose put out a stack of Ouija boards. While I can now admit there are some supernatural things in the world, I still refuse to believe that Parker Brothers has harnessed the spirits of the dead and packaged them in a game board for mass production. Hey, Rose.
Hello, my dear.
So what is it that I need to do to use that projection trick you taught me?
Focus on 3 things in the room that are related to the incident you want to remember. And voila! It is that easy.
So, about regression.
Use it to access other people's minds and help them remember details to make them clear.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
This is very important and perhaps the most difficult aspect of regression. In order for it to work, you must physically touch somebody. Hold their hand the whole time you want to be inside their mind. Don't forget that.
So are you and John... you know.
Oh, no, my dear. Jean is a good man, but not the man for me, nor am I the woman for him. No, I am a woman of certain faiths, and Jean, as I said, he's a good man, but not a man of faith.
He believed me when I told him what I could do, and that sounds even crazier than a lot of religious stuff.
Of course he did, my dear. I did not mean that he does not have faith, and in you, he has no doubts at all.
You said you've met people like me before. How many others?
More than you might think. I have spent many years looking for other scions, and that search has taken me to many places.
Oh, I'd be interested to hear more about that, but I don't have time for a life story right now.
Another time, then.
I'm gonna get going.
Goodbye, my dear.
That's an odd place for a sofa. But then again, this whole place is odd. Nice lamp. John used to sit here, Rose said. Those paintings look old. I wonder what century they're from. I don't need to call there right now. I guess I don't need this number anymore, but I don't really want to delete it just yet. I don't need to call there right now. It looks empty without the big guy around. This ought to give me some privacy. Now I need to get out of sight.
As if I'm not busy enough already. Should have expected it.
Better move fast. Gallagher's desk. Oh, that must be Davies. Sorry I was such a pain in the ass sometimes, Davies. You were good. One of the best. I wanted to hate you for closing that case, but you were right to do it. And if I hadn't have been so tired because I was still working on it, I might have gotten there in time to save you. But I'm not gonna stop until whoever did this is behind bars. I promise. I'm sure she won't mind if I borrow this without asking. Gallagher did the autopsy already. Her neck broke rather than her strangling to death. Small mercy. At least with her eyes closed, she looks more peaceful. Gallagher did the autopsy already. I recognize this now. It's the Greek letter psi. I should compare this to the picture of the other tattoo and try to figure out what it means. That's the same tattoo that was on the hangman. This has to mean something. There. That'll help me do a search on it later. Psi is the 23rd letter of the Greek alphabet. It is often used as a prefix signifying subjects that relate to the brain or soul. For example, psychology. It is also used in words relating supposedly supernatural phenomena, as in the word psychic, or the word scion. If I'd just gotten there sooner. No. I'll leave those to Gallagher. It's really not the bodies so much as the death that makes this place so depressing.
Agent Reed, what are you doing in here? There was a fire alarm.
Was there? I didn't hear anything. I was in the bathroom.
The whole time?
Hey, I don't ask what you do in there.
Damn it, Reed, you are wasting time. Mine, yours, and might I remind you, Agent Sullivan's. Get your ass back on the job while you still have one.
I am doing my job. If you don't like it, fire me.
Don't tempt me. If I find you stepping out of line one more time, you're looking at a suspension. If you're lucky, get out there and find Agent Sullivan.
Fine.